For more than 15 decades, on holy ground of sand and stone, the straight blades of the swords of the West clashed with the curved blades of the lords of the East. The Crusaders had been chased from Jerusalem, the city which many place at the center of the world, by the rebel Turks of the Caliph of Cairo, their former master. Decimated and abandoned, the Franks could no longer prevent the slow agony of their last remaining kingdoms. But for Ay-Sayf, the man whose name was synonymous with that of the long scimitar he carried at his side, it no longer mattered to which dark fate his companions were consigned. By following the winds to Jebus, the mythical city where everyone, they said, lived in peace, the knight did not yet know the great path he was about to tread, which would make him a legend. I, Tancred, your master, promise to emancipate you as soon as we have arrived in Jebus, and to no longer be your master, but your equal in all respects.
Ay-Sayf, I swear on your tomb, I shall only die once in this place which is blessed by Jehovah.
Marty, Laszlo, have you heard? There is a man in the East who can stop wars.
Tell me, Purnell, Simon de Lonquois, isn't that the man Isabeau spoke of so often?
This is what I've been waiting forever for. A voice raised in favor of love between all men. And all are invited. Religions do not matter. Everybody is free.
Jebus, that is the name of this paradise. I beg of you, Gauvin, take us there.
You say there is a city where nobody goes to war, Shlomo. How can that be possible?
No more Caliph, no more hate or jealousy. Allah, guide my steps toward your heavenly garden on earth.
I do not like our neighbors, Latif.
They do not come from the same country as us, Nujaima, I know. But they have the same hopes.
Why, Sergius, if things do not improve before the summer ends, I shall return to Constantinople.
Malik, you should know I do not like this place.
But you so wanted to construct Jebus and live happily there.
What I wanted was the dream that is Jebus. Why did we come here, Erwa?
This country is more barren than a salt desert.
Cesarino, give me back that cord.
I will kill that man with my bare hands if he makes advances again.
Do not mix with those Latins, Sagiris. Even here they are liars and thieves. I want to leave this place, Malik. I'm unhappy here. Simon, why does he not come?
This city is ugly, Tancred. We're building an ugly city.
I complain to you, Master Theodore, because I have been treated badly.
Someone stole 2 pairs of my boots this morning. Why is there no law for punishing thieves here?
This city is hell, Thomas, and God is punishing us for our pride.
Martin, Laszlo, have you heard? There is a man in the East who can stop wars.
Tell me, Purnell, Simon de Lonquois, isn't that the man Isabeau spoke of so often?
This is what I've been waiting forever for. A voice raised in favor of love between all men. And all are invited. Religions do not matter. Everybody is free.
Jebus, that is the name of this paradise. I beg of you, Gauvin, take us there.
Good, Phoebus. Good. Old man. Hey, old man. Reply to me, old fool.
How do you use this?
You don't know how to use a hammer?
I was a rabbi, not a worker.
Well, now you're a worker, not a rabbi. So stop looking back on your past.
Simon's dream has made slaves of us all.
You are nobody's and nothing's slave here, except to that which brought you to the gates of Jebus.
And now, fool, will you try to steal, or are you going to call on the goddess of locusts to lend you her leg? Demon, evil be with you. Say why your master sent you, and kill me quickly!
Poor fool. I am Ay-Sayf. I have no master, no god. And the Tartars say it is hell itself which vomited me out. So why should I waste my time killing a useless man like you?
Do not play with me. You are Simon's dog of war. He knows I tried to reconstruct Jebus according to other plans than his own.
Jebus, you say? 3 years spent in the desert looking for an ideal city to find me in this hellhole. I really don't like Allah's sense of humor. And you? What are you doing here? Alone with your dog and in this chaos?
I am Master Theodore, architect, and I am rebuilding this city according to the science of holy numbers. When I have completed my work, the caravan of the contented shall seek refuge here far from the attacks of the perversions of the Valley of Tears. A real prophet shall be their guide, and with his hands he will crown me great intendant of Jebus.
What is going on here? How could these muddy ruins have been the object of such talk?
It is Simon's fault, that fake prophet. With others, those of the first hour, the Arabs, the Jews, the followers of Christ, and those who were none of all that, we wanted to give birth to the dream he sowed in all of us. We came here, and we built Jebus with our bare hands. The priests became money counters, the rabbis vulgar porters, and the imams became handymen covered in whitewash. We have all suffered, but the master of tradition, Simon de Lancois, for whom we built this city, Simon never came.
Tell me all you know about this man.
He betrayed us, all of us. We who sacrificed everything to come and build his city. 4 years of work and waiting, and all he deigned to offer us in return was that infamous letter!
The letter. Where is it? I want to read it.
Alexander hid it away. He said he put it where everyone could understand the bad that Simon has done to us. If you knew, if you knew, cursed be Simon de Lancois. May the...
Wake up. I need you. I believe that this box has something to do with the letter. There is a part missing. Something like a pin.
I do not know. Try the nail in the niche there. I got it from Alexander's house.
Simon. It's almost as if he was afraid of his own dreams. Our holy prophet. But believe me, he will not live much longer with the weight of his betrayal. With his own blood will he pay for his neglect and the 3 years of wandering he cost me. Tell me where I can find him.
What do I know? And why would I do this for you? You are a prisoner of these ruins like me. Forget revenge and help me rebuild the real Jibas. It is the only way to free ourselves from this nightmare. Believe me.
The only way? Perhaps not.
Oh! What have you done, demon? Why?
Thank me, Master Theodore. You yourself told me that you were a slave of this place. I have just given you your freedom. Now, tell me how to find Simon, and I shall show you an oasis 6 hours' walk from here, where you can meet up with a caravan.
You are the devil's son, Ay-Sayf. I told you, I do not know where Simon is, but there is one man who should know. Go to Jerusalem and find Kamar, an astrologer who lives on the Street of the Four Pearls. Are you satisfied, devil?
Yes. Go north, Architect. Cross the gorge and you will find the oasis. And stop moaning. You will always find other routes and other idols. There are plenty of those in this world.
And Ay-Sayf set off towards the town he had promised never to see again. The last time he entered the gates of Jerusalem, he was 15 years younger, and still had the name Tancred De Nerac. It is thus, with a heart full of pride, that Ay-Sayf arrived in Jerusalem. An ancient promise, written in the most secret part of his soul, had forbidden him to enter the gates of this city again, which may well be holy for me, but which for him stood for the darkest of curses. And so hate had to be his faithful companion, for him to break such a solemn promise.
I say, do you know Kamar?
No, I know no one of that name.
Can I trust you to look after my horse?
If you pay me, I'll take it to the best stables in the city.
Do you know where I could find Kamar, the astrologer?
I know Kamar. I know where he lives. Perhaps I could take you there if you pay me.
I have nothing.
Doesn't matter. For the service I'm going to do you, I want you to give me something that doesn't belong to you.
Do you take me for a vulgar thief?
Find your way without me, if you can.
What do you want?
Listen, before, I was a rich and respectable man, but jealous people conspired to my downfall and ruined me. There is something that would allow me to start my life over again in dignity. Repayment of a loan I gave to a nobleman before I was thrown out into the street. I hid the document in the false bottom of a little chest. The goldsmith in the souk has it now. You are strong and courageous. Go and get back what was mine, and I will help you in return.
Do you know where I could find Kamar, the astrologer?
Do I know him? I think so. Don't talk to me about that cheat.
Is he a bad fortune teller?
Oh no, he knows the stars very well, I'm sure. When I was young, he told me that the door to important people would always be open for me. It made me happy, and I paid for it heavily without knowing that one day I would be a porter, and I would be entering palaces by the service door.
Do you know the Street of Four Pearls?
Perhaps. Is this your first time in Jerusalem?
I say, do you know Kamar?
I doubt very much you'll find Kamar at home today.
How much for the chest?
You have good taste, a nice finish, and it's only 5 silver dirham.
I have nothing.
My chest is not very expensive, but nothing is a little too cheap. Perhaps, though, there is a way we can work this out. Are you clear-sighted in spirit?
Yes.
You are sure of yourself? We shall see if your claims are up to my problem. I recruited a new informer to tell me about good deals in the ports and large caravan towns, but the idiot sent me a secret message via a strange method. Can you help me? I don't understand a thing.
I say, do you know Kamar?
Oh, no. I devote all my time to my plants. If you knew them as well as I do, you too would stop worrying about the affairs of men.
Can you give me a cutting of that plant?
Well, I could sell you some, but I cannot give it to you.
I have nothing.
Well, if you have nothing, you'll have to find someone else to give you what you want.
Who is that man?
A noble, generous, and brave fighter. Since he lost nearly all use of his legs, he has looked after the souk's business. He resolves conflicts, stops fights, and everyone likes and respects him here.
Can you tell me where the Street of Four Pearls is?
Oh, no. I devote all my time to my plants. If you knew them as well as I do, you too would stop worrying about the affairs of men.
Do your herbs know better than you where the Street of Four Pearls is?
My plants can give life, give death, or have consciousness float between one and the other for an endless time. Do you want to accept their challenge?
It's a bargain. I shall accept.
Then know that before you are 5 of the most powerful plants for healing men. Each one has a secret virtue which acts on a particular part of the body. Watch them, test them, and show me, by placing the plants on this drawing, how you would treat a suffering friend. Careful. Plants do not like you to be wrong, so they will only give you one chance. Oh, your hands have taken one of Mars's daughters, Artemisia. It is a rebel child. For the bruises her father gives her like a ram, sweet Artemisia is a good antidote. St. John's wort is under Mercury's protection, the messenger god. Dioscoride and Avicenne recommended to weary travellers. You are not a friend of plants. They will not answer your questions. But your ignorance has perhaps saved your life, or favourably changed the direction of your fate. Who knows? Mektub. Mallow. The ancient goddess Venus is mistress of this plant. Wise lovers make the most of it to keep their voices all the more harmonious to their loved ones' ears. Here is green aniseed, kept by the man in the moon, the planet of childishness. together with the Master of the Skies, Chelidonia and its sap make light enter where there is often only darkness. It reveals the hidden senses and unties the most tangled hanks. St. John's wort is under Mercury's protection, the messenger god. Dioscoride and Avicenne recommend it to weary travellers. Excellent. I see you are sensitive to the virtues of plants. To repay you, they allow me to reveal to you who alone here may give you the information you require. There, the man over there, drinking his tea. Go and speak to him. You will get your answer. And, who knows? Perhaps even more than that.
Do you know where I could find Kamar, the astrologer?
I don't know.
Are your lemons nice and tangy?
Of course they are. Take one and taste it. No other fruit seller has merchandise like this in all the city, upon my honour.
Who is that man sitting over there?
Ah, it's Iblis, a holy man. He looks after us all in the souk. I think he's looking at you. Yeah, you can trust him.
Do you know where I could find Kamar, the astrologer?
Oh, a soldier from the army of Uvak Khan. May Allah keep him and watch over him. Looking for an astrologer? How strange. You are indeed one of the members of the guard protecting Jerusalem, are you not?
No.
Oh, I do not know that street. I can go with you, but can I first ask a small favour of you?
I accept.
Would you go to my friend the herbalist and ask him for the potion he usually prepares for me to soothe my old legs? When I've drunk that, I can be your guide.
I accept. The man sitting over there asked me to bring him his medicinal potion.
Yes, I know what he requires. Here, make good use of it.
Here is what you asked of me.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Can you put the mixture in the teapot and serve 2 glasses?
I accept.
The sort of business I love.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Can you put the mixture in the teapot and serve 2 glasses?
No.
Are you afraid I'm going to poison you?
No, but I don't have the time to honor your invitation. Drink your brew and take me to the Street of 4 Pearls immediately.
The Street of 4 Pearls, you say? Oh, how sad, my friend. I am a little deaf, and I thought you said the Street of 4 Girls. I don't know the street you talk of.
Oh, your intelligence is great, warrior. You would make a good businessman, I'm sure, and perhaps even a good vizier. It is with gratitude that I offer you the object of your desire.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I will sell the chest in the next market. Thanks to you, I can feed myself for at least 10 days.
You mean there was nothing in the chest?
Of course not! Come on, I'll show you the Street of 4 Pearls. You're an idiot, but you've earned my help.
I am looking for Kamar. I was told he lives on this street.
He's not here now. There are a lot of astrologers in this city. Go and see one of them. Now let me get on with my work.
What are you making?
Something that's none of your business. This is called a...
Shut up, Taleb. You talk too much. You don't even know this man.
I'm sorry, Isaac.
I'm looking for Kamar.
Kamar has been the privileged guest of Uvak Khan for a few days now. Khan is the head Turk who took the city for the Sultan of Egypt, and who now doesn't want to turn it in. Kamar is enjoying the delights of that barbaric man's jails. I doubt you'll be able to even get near him.
What's this?
Why should I tell you?
I am looking for Simon de Lonquois. I was told that Kamar knew where to find him.
Simon de Lonquois? I thought that name had disappeared from the surface of the earth, and was even wiped from the celestial archives. Whatever the case, if that man is still alive, Kamar will not be able to help you find him unless he gets out of prison first.
Why is the astrologer in prison?
Kamar saw the assassination near to Khan in the stars. He warned him about it, but Uvak did not appreciate what the stars had to say. He locked our friend up and condemned him to death if his prediction did not come true. He gave orders to have him freed if it did, but I have good reason to believe he won't keep his word. Talking of which, Taleb, get back to the forge. We don't have much time.
What's this?
Isaac told me to forge an iron statue, a golem he calls it. Apparently he's gonna bring it to life and order it to break down the prison walls and free Kamar. You don't believe such a thing is possible, do you?
It's certainly an interesting idea. But I know a much more reliable way of freeing Kamar.
Taleb! You reveal our secret to a stranger and you doubt me in public? I can't forgive you for this.
This man isn't just anybody, Isaac. If he says he wants to free Kamar, you can believe him.
Yes.
I don't know why you trust him so much, but I insist we try our solution first of all. Taleb, finish forging those parts, and you assemble the pieces that are already ready while I retire to prepare the ritual. is obviously not finished, but I still have to start the incantations to bring it to life. Silence now, and look. I conjure you to come and live in this form that I have built for you. Spiritualize its iron body, solidify your angelic soul. By the knowledge of the Nakubalims, by the sacred word I speak, come to life!
Do you really believe this puppet is going to make the warriors of Uvak Khan tremble?
But you do not understand. Even without his legs, this golem can beat the most war-torn soldier. Put a sword in its hand and try a few shots. We will see who is the strongest. Wipe out the inscription. That's where life entered into him. And it is salt on his forehead. Salt!
There is no need for Taleb to forge this monster's legs. I think I can get into the prison where your friend is locked up and get him out using much simpler methods. What does Kamal look like? And where is Uvak keeping him?
He is held near the palace, in an old watchtower on the northern wall. He's a little man, always dressed in yellow.
The guards keeping him are brutes. I know a spell to send them to sleep.
No. I know a less dangerous way than your magic. But to do it, I will have to return to the souk.
What are you doing here? Get lost!
Are you Kamar, the astrologer?
If I were not Kamar, it'd be a great injustice for me to suffer in this filthy place in his name.
My name is Tancred De Nerac. I'm looking for Simon de Loncroix. I was told you could help me find him.
Yes, but the friendship of the man you speak of is dear to me, and your look when you mention Simon tells me you do not have the same feelings for him as I do.
I went to Jebus.
Ah, Jebus. I understand your anger, but what happened there was not his fault. And you seem to forget that Simon de Loncroix is still the master of tradition. That title alone should deserve your respect.
Master of tradition, you say? For all those who followed him, he is nothing more than master of treason.
Oh, great is the hatred that lives inside of you, Tancred De Nerac. So it doesn't take you both away. I feel I have to favor your meeting. You will then understand who it is you're really looking for, and what his heart wanted when he spoke of Jebus, City of Peace. Sadly, I do not know exactly where he is right now, but there is still an active link between him and me. A link which is difficult to catch, but it is reliable. Nab, a caravan driver who has always been his comfort.
Where can I find this man?
Oh, I should tell you. But first, I have a favor to ask of you, too. You can guess what it is, of course.
Come. I have overcome Uvak's guards, but others will be on their way. We will talk about this again when you are safe.
I appreciate your solicitude, my friend, even if it is tainted with a little self-interest. It must be understood that I am not leaving this cell.
Uvak will not let you live much longer, old man.
Oh, don't worry. I calculated the hour of my death many a moon ago, and I know it is not soon. Whatever happens, I think I can trust you not to have my predictions turn into lies. As for your questions about Nab, my presence beyond these walls would not be of any real use to you, as you can only find his position by making several calculations away from any blockheads. Yes. But you need the instruments from my library. As a result, I don't know where Nab the caravan driver is right now. Perhaps he's in Isfahan, Constantinople, Medina, Alexandria, or somewhere between all those cities. The only way to know is to go to my place, observe the stars, and make sure Sirius looks at him. Oh, take this. You will need it to find Nab. I will tell you how to do it. You have to... It is time for you to leave Tancred De Nerac, if you do not want to end up in a cell too, or worse. Don't worry. With what I have told you, you will easily find where Nab is. And then, I promise you, we will meet again. You can trust the stars on that.
The fact that he didn't want to follow you doesn't surprise me. He's an old mule. He wouldn't want a single one of his predictions not to come true.
My golem would have brought him out, and he wouldn't have been able to say anything.
Enough. I have to go to his library. Can you take me there?
Yes, I'll accompany you.
What is Sirius exactly?
A star in the Great Dog constellation. Its appearance at the end of winter coincides with high waters of the Nile. It was a holy star in Egypt when my people lived there as slaves. But I am a Kabbalist, not an astronomer. I do not know which part of the sky it is in. You need to find a map of the skies.
As he had long believed he had lost all but his soul, Tancred De Nerac advanced without fear, a shadow among shadows, to the palace of a ferocious man with whom he had shared spoils of live flesh and sparkling gold. At this man's side he had pillaged castles and holy places, and brought death in greater number and more swiftly than the poisoned winds which blew across the marshes. At this man's side he became Ay-Sayf.
Ay-Sayf,
I must see Uvak Khan, Madras.
we have orders to allow no one in, sire. Our master is awaiting death, and only death has the right to enter here today.
Don't be afraid of disobeying your master. Death has chosen to take my form.
Even if that is so, sire, we must ask you for your weapons. You are taking a great risk, sire. Did you not often tell us never to face an adversary in an enclosed space?
Do you fear for me, or for your new master?
I have never had any other master but you, sire. Come. We shall go and see if hell still does not want you.
And so you are still among the living, Ay-Sayf. What do you want of Uvak?
I want to help him fulfill his destiny, Rajib.
Really? Then here is the hand of Allah. Perhaps by stopping Uvak, you will help me advance. But beware, for the old astrologer's prediction makes Uvak more dangerous than a wounded lion. You can let him in, Madras.
Ay-Sayf, this is a legend standing before me, a dusty and forgotten legend. What have you come here for?
I've come to kill you.
And why do you wish to kill me, Ay-Sayf? Have I robbed you? Betrayed you? Am I an old demon of your heart that you have come to reduce to dust? To bury some regret or other? You have no more soul than I, and the same blood runs on our hands. Come rather towards me, Ay-Sayf. Be my captain again. I am bored here. Too much luxury and not enough war. I have great plans. The two of us will take Damascus, Baghdad or Cairo, and when I am Caliph, I shall give you a province of your own, where you can make your people love you like a god.
I've stopped dreaming of power, Uvak, and I come to kill you without hatred. Be happy that it is I. The poets will write a song about us.
You think you have rejected the habits of your race, Tancred De Nerac, but the arrogance of the Franks sticks to you like a shadow. I am no longer the rough-necked soldier you used to feast with. I am the Khan of Jerusalem now, the first link in a new dynasty created to gather the hordes and sweep across the east. You cannot provoke me with impunity. You must first prove your worth and win the privilege of facing me. Rajib will teach you the subtleties of court etiquette here. If you survive that, I will grant you the privilege of dying at my hand. To face a king, you must first possess a king's qualities. Above all, you must be magnanimous and insightful. Let us see if you possess these holy virtues. Observe. By this iron that is implanted in wax, may the blood that runs in this girl's veins coagulate. May her heart stop beating. May her flesh lay still. I have stopped the river that irrigated this servant girl. Pull the pin from the wax doll, and you will give her life again. But be careful. The evil you release may be greater than the evil you wish to undo. You must show intelligence. You will be a generous monarch towards your subjects. We will soon know if you can show equity and good judgment. Come with me. The king must constantly decide between good and evil, truth and lies, as he is the instrument of justice. But often the marks of truth cannot clearly be seen. All is muddled. All is obscure. And yet, the good sovereign always knows how to cut to the heart of the matter. Balance up the two sides of these scales, and you will prove that you too possess the gift of justice. Your mind has done you proud, Ay-Sayf. Now we must test your body. Wielding power makes a man easy prey for pride, vanity, and self-importance. Perhaps you too will succumb to their attacks?
Straight at his eyes, Hopal.
You have just proved your worth on the three planes of existence, Ay-Sayf: soul, mind, and body. As you possess all of royalty in you, it is right that you should face our monarch. Madras, return his weapons to him.
Who authorized you to do that, Chamberlain? I saw that man cheating. Guards! Kill him! Disobey me again once I have killed you, Arxel. Your head on a stake will be the new standard behind which my armies will march.
Now the astrologer's prediction has come true. Uvak's promise must be kept. Free Kamar, and I shall not obstruct your wishes.
I do not know what pushed you to risk your life for a useless old man, Ay-Sayf, but I shall surprise you and keep Uvak's promise. Here are the keys to his jail. You can go and free him yourself if you want.
So the stars were not wrong. I knew it. And you, Sir Nerac, did you find what you wanted?
Your automaton revealed that Annab is in Jerusalem.
Good. If Annab is in our city, you will certainly find him at the caravanserai. I shall go with you. I too have an urgent matter to see to there.
You see, Madras, hell still does not want me. Sire, even the angriest shopkeeper never wants his best supplier to fall on hard times. May Allah be with you, Ay-Sayf. Why would he be with me? Because he keeps a special place for madmen and prophets, sire. I am looking for a prophet, and I want to kill him. Then you must be a madman.
I have never seen Annab, but if he is in Jerusalem, you will surely find him here. And, I'll leave you to look for him. I have my own business to see to in this tent.
I'm looking for a caravaneer by the name of Annab. Do you know him?
Anab, of course I know him. Do you think I would trust my merchandise to the first passing Bedouin? He's not far from here. I spoke to him just a minute ago.
I'm sure you like my falcon, soldier. He is swift as lightning and beautiful as the sun. Only 150 dirham. I don't have any money. A man like you with no money? Just admit it. You are miserly. I'm looking for a caravaneer by the name of Annab. Do you know him?
I think he is tending to his animals.
Are you Annab, the caravaneer?
What do you want with me?
Kamar the astrologer told me that you could help me find Simon de Lonquois.
Simon. I've not heard that name spoken in a long time. The last time I saw him, he was preparing for a long journey in the northern mountains to look for something he called Ain as-Sara. He told me that if one day someone came looking for him, I should give him this.
Ain as-Sara. What does that mean?
I do not know. Look on a map. Leave me now. This goat is about to give birth, and she needs my help more than you do.
What can it be?
A clue? A mark? I do not know, Ezzy.
Do you know what this is?
A scroll? A wave? A current? Your source of the desert, perhaps? You should ask the people at the caravanserai. They're all seasoned travelers. They've seen many things. Your meeting was short. Is your desire already fulfilled?
Annab told me of a place called Ain as-Sara. Do you know where it is?
Ain as-Sara. Oh, that means the source of the desert, I think. But it is a name I do not know.
Ah, your king is soon to be captured. This time all your science, your reads and your maps will not save his downfall. That man said you had maps. May I consult them?
Tabran, my son, give me 2 dirham. Take it from my bag and don't bother me anymore. Can you not see he's crucifying me like a vulgar Christian? On my honor, I cannot lose this game.
I have no money, but if I help you to win, will you let me see your maps?
The position I'm in, if you save my king, I'll give you the map. Azihi Rakika. Shukran, my son. You are as flea-bitten as a camel, but less stupid. Look at poor Akiyar's face now you've beaten him. Take the map. It's all yours.
No one likes speaking about that here. That brooch does not necessarily show what you believe. Look at it with your mind's eye and your real eye. Flutter it with your strongest hand, and you will understand.
What are you looking for in such a hurry?
You should never neglect your devotions to Venus, my friend. It is the most powerful planet of them all. Have you found what you wanted, at last?
Aina Sara, the Eye of the Desert. That's one of the names for the Old Man of the Mountain.
Is Simon with the Old Man of the Mountain? Oh, yes. That wouldn't be too surprising, in fact. Take care if you go there. The place is on the way and dangerous. I would not go alone if I were you.
Do you know what this eye represents?
It's one of the symbols which the followers of Ay-Sayf carry. The Eye of the Desert, my friend. That is what they call the Old Man of the Mountain. The Master of the Order of Assassins. I do not recommend you go and meet him.
Where can I find this man?
In the largest commander's residence of their order, in Alamut, a fortress in the northern mountains. The caravan which Anab drives passes quite near, I believe. Try to join it. The journey there is very dangerous for a lone man. There are thefts and other things.
I want to travel to the northern mountains. I was told you go that way. I would like to join your caravan.
How do you intend to pay for the journey?
I have no money, but I can offer you the services of my scimitar.
I know who you are, Ay-Sayf. There is one thing you could do for us. Something dangerous. Are you interested?
I accept.
For nearly a year now, human flesh-eaters, ghouls, have invaded an oasis on my caravan's usual route. I can no longer stop there, and it means I have to extend my route by half a moon. Do you think you could clear the oasis of these monsters?
That will cost more than the price of my journey, but I will do it for you.
We leave at dawn.
Many legends of desert people speak of what you are going to face, Ay-Sayf. They say that swords cannot harm their flesh, but I think I can forge a weapon for you that will make them docile before you. I need 3 sulphur rocks, 1 black, 1 white, and 1 red. Try to get them and meet us this evening. I will go and prepare the ford.
I saw some beautiful black sulphur where we met before. Perhaps it is still there.
I'm looking for some black sulphur. I was told you had some.
Azihi Rakika, I have such a stone on my finger. It was a present from one of my friends, the Chamberlain Rajib al-Maut. He collects them. He has all colors. He says they protect from evil spirits. But I do not believe him. From what he says, these jewels have great worth. But I have never found them to be beautiful. I can sell this to you if you give me enough. 100 dirham.
I do not have such money, but perhaps I can give you a gift of even greater value.
A present? Yes, but do not be like Rajib. Give me something I really want. Another of my friends is a young cavalier who has not yet made his fortune. I love him dearly, and I would like to give him a bird of prey so that he can hunt like other men of his rank. Do you understand my meaning?
There is a Bedouin here who wants to sell just such a bird. I can convince him to give it to me.
Do not use violence. I only give what I have to clever men, not brutes. You should try to trap the bird without its master noticing.
How can I do that?
How do I know? Attract it with some bait or a mouse or something, but do not harm the poor creature either.
What's burning?
Fire! Fire!
It's a splendid bird. Look how proud it is. I also like the way you acquired it for me. I shall give you your damn black stone in exchange. If you want another one, Rajib al-Maut may be able to get you one. He believes they have magic power. What an idiot.
And so, like King Solomon, you want to fight the demons in the desert. Ay-Sayf, the stones you want from me will do you no good if you do not know the enemies you will be facing. The Sultan who had this palace built once wrote a little essay on the subject. When the Franks were masters of this city, they translated it into the language of their church. You do not know it, but that book is in front of you. If you manage to open it and glean the knowledge from it, you will perhaps earn that which you desire.
In the desert, there is an ancient race known as the ghouls. These creatures do not fear death, as they did not suffer birth. As the unborn, they fear and desire that which Allah, blessed be, used to create all living things, water. By water alone, you will fight the good fight against these flesh-eaters if you carry the 3 stones in the colors of tradition.
I can give you a red sulfur, Ay-Sayf. Unfortunately, I no longer have a white sulfur. They are very rare, and the only one I had was taken from me several months ago. I suspect one of Uvok's men. He too knew the secret. He thought the ghoul's forehead was decorated with a jewel. He undoubtedly wanted one, because he left one morning and was never seen again. If by chance you find the white stone, use it only during daylight. That is how it gets its power. The demons of the desert are dangerous enemies, Ay-Sayf. But I know that the sun's power harms them. People also say that there are never more than 3 or 4 in one place, and if you have the 3 sulfurs, they will only be able to beat you if there are more of them against you.
I do not know if what I prepare for you will be very powerful without the white sulfur, but there's no harm in trying. Give me your weapon.
I can help you too, perhaps. Let Taleb work and come with me. I'm going to make a talisman with the mark of your personal angel. When you are in grave danger, burn this piece of parchment and a miracle will occur.
What sort of miracle?
I do not know. It depends on the circumstances. Listen, first of all, you have to find the sign of the angel who presided over the day of your birth. Your work finding it will act like a prayer and encourage your angel to look after you. Do you know when you were born?
On Friday, the 17th day of January, 1203, when the sun reached its zenith.
That is the 16th Tishri, 4963 in the calendar of my ancestors.
And the penultimate day of the week, Friday the 19th, Muharrem 598, in the calendar of my ancestors.
The sign of your angel begins on the right by a sign without angle or curve, does not end in a circle, has 2 ligatures which do not join, and a triangle between 2 parts of an octagon. Find the seal. Yes, that is the correct sign. I will copy it onto parchment with sacred wax. You will simply have to wear this talisman and burn it in case of danger, and your angel will immediately come to your rescue.
Well, as everyone seems to want to shower you with presents. I also have something for you. An object given to me one day by Simon. I'm giving it to you in the hope that you will find its meaning, which is forgiveness, peace, and love. May the divine powers protect you on your journey, Tancred De Nerac, and may they bring peace to your soul and heart. And this I wish more than...
Here, Ay-Sayf. I have worked like the Bedouins do. The 2 sulfurs are now inside the handle of your weapon. I think it will help you in your battle against the ghouls, especially if you find a white stone.
Well, as everyone seems to want to shower you...
Here, Ay-Sayf. I have worked From the Saracen arrow that had once pierced his throat, Ay-Sayf still had a thin scar, which acted as a reminder of what had made him a Templar Knight. Among the soldier monks who took him in, he learned the most deadly moves with a weapon, and all the languages used by priests. But what importance did that have to him, now that he was going to face enemies that did not speak a single human word, and that could not be wounded by the strongest blade?
The sun is rising. You must go now. If you have not returned by this evening, we will have to leave without waiting for you. But if you return victorious, it will be a new chapter to add to the legend of Ay-Sayf.
Excuse me, sire, but my name is Kyot, and I am a troubadour. I have heard many stories about you, fabulous and terrifying tales. In fact, I was beginning to think you only existed in the imagination of the desert people. But now, here you are. What luck?
What luck?
Sire, let me write your story. I will turn it into a song that will make you immortal. I am going to Baghdad. They say that real poets are still appreciated there and paid accordingly. I can even sing of your glory to the Sultan himself. You are already a legend.
Shut up, little man. My legend will die with me.
Leave him alone, Kyot. A man should always have the right to bring his legend to an end when it makes him into a man that he knows he is not.
Villagers!
Take up your
Wake
weapons!
Up.
A nab! A nab! Take a firebrand and follow me. Stay by my side and make sure my face is clearly visible.
Ay-Sayf! Ay-Sayf! It's him!
Ay-Sayf! He's among us! Ay-Sayf, Sayyidina, our master!
Dogs! You leave the attack to pay homage to this traitor? Get out of my way, so I can cut your Ay-Sayf to pieces!
Karadak, you old boar! You still stink as much as you used to!
I smelled you before you even got your sword. Poet? What do you know about the old man of the mountain?
Very little, sire. I only know that his followers can take on any appearance to fit in with their victims' surroundings. But they also say that they guard a marvelous valley, where the dreams of the true believers come true.
What do you know about the old man of the mountain?
Oh, few can claim to have met him. I do not know what made your Simon go to him.
What do you know about the old man of the mountain?
Deadly traps guard the entrance to his fortress. A dream place for you, warrior. I dream only of putting my sword back in its sheath. My wandering life tires me. Apart from your friendship, I have gained nothing from it. I want to find a place where I can live calmly, but not a chimera like your Jeebus.
Hama. Go to Hama, Cavalier. It is a town on the Orontes.
old comrade.
Beautiful ladies and noble my tale,